Kunceneka ukuthi angahle ahlaselwe dilwane dasendle. Umuntu lohlala eSwatini akatiphilele atisebentele ngaphandle kwekwesaba kuhlaselwa kwemucwa nekucekelwa phansi kwempahla yakhe. Nawe wena lophathekile, emaphoyisa athi digulele kahle uze uphile ngaphandle kwekuphatamiseka. Lokungenteka ngakuthi tidlova tingene tihlasele labo labakunakekelako kuleyo ndlu. Sive lesihlakaniphile nguleso lesiphakamisa kusebenta kwemaphoyisa nabo bonke labalwa nebucala. Ngale kwaloko timpunmushe tiyawuwangenela emazinyane kungenamuntu ekhaya. Nomlayeto niulethelwa ngemaphoyisa eMbube abambisene nomsakato wetithombe.
Sihlutfulelo Church in Zion, which is based in Matapa, has donated food parcels to a child living with disability.
Sihlutfulelo Church under Pastor BULLETIN in Matapa has once again donated food to Mage Kanyisile Sihlongonyane from New Village. The woman stays with a disabled son that she is having a hard time to support. Tabete has been donating to various families since the beginning of this year.
Sinjani simo semntwana nyalo?
Kona ngathi asiko kahle ngathi nami akulukhuni lokumukela and kusenetinto lengakhona vele kude ngasho vele ukuthi silikhuni
kudla sokuphile nyalo umfundisi yini mhlambe longathi ushoda ngakho
ngakhulu nje lokuye kunginika inkinga ngilama dispose because sesikhathi ngithi nangithini ngawafuna ngithengela la ku20 nawo angapheli indzawo because vele unabikela toti lama dispose umbeke netimpahla because vele angifinyeleli lokukhona
akaqhubeka mthanzi umntwana yakhe ngisibusiso lesivela uNkulunkulu nasi sithenje selibandla lesifuna sihlanganisa sikuhlanganisa sikuvetele manje khona kuzama ukuvala isikhala la kulo mntwana atophila naye sikusatha nje simange nje aqhubeka mthanzi kakhulu amnakekele
unesifiso sekuthi afike esontweni lakho utawusitakala kanjani
Siyethemba inkosi ukuthi angasitakala lo mntwana ngoba akadalwa anje into losimake umntwana umsukele nje sekakhulile singawubeka umthandazo umntwana nawe nelithemba mawungakhetha uphila sende daba sina ngeke simbhadalise ngeke ukuthi imali asayifuna nje kuye sifuna kuphile umuntu nje sina kuphela.
This report was compiled by Justice Dlamini.
In our sports news for today, Women ESWATINI Football Association will conduct by-elections of the deputy chairperson position on the 28th of August.
The Ethics Committee announced that there will be election of the deputy chairperson under the Women's Football League. This was announced by the member of the Ethics Committee at the Happy Valley Ezulwini, where she stated that nominees are already on the list and they expect to stage the elections on the 28th of August.
The Ethics Committee litowatisa bonke be football nesive jikelele ukuthi kunelikhetho lelitawuba khona mhla ka-28 August 2022 leku replace our vice chairperson we Women's Football Association. Ma-nominees ke akhona, we have already received a list of nominees that are eligible to sit for this position. Kuna Xolile Dlamini, Sanboy Mabuza, Thompson Zinisa, na Winnie Kwebo. Ngibongele abatawu babakhankasela lesikhundla sa vice chairperson. Bayatiswa ke ukuthi angeke abakavumeleke ukucampaigna bakampanele le position le. Bonke nje batawuvela kuleli langa leli sikwadi ukuthi sichubele likhetho ngendlela le transparent. Siyacela ke ukuthi imvume ikhona ukuthi nangabe kunema complaints lavelako basangavela nawo between today and lekhetho leli litaba khona. Libandla le Ethics Committee liphindze liyatisa ukuthi akwavumeleke ukuthi kube khona kudiza noma ngaluphi ihlobo ukuthi umuntu azame indlela ukuthi kube nguye lo khethwayo. Ngingacishe ngithi nguloko lesithunywe yona i-ethics committee. Bekunene, siyabonga.
I'm Linda Shong reporting with Kimberly Mavuso, Ezulwini.
Simunye Clubs Association to challenge unfair treatment posed by security forces teams. This was revealed at a press conference held at Happy Valley today.
Simunye Association, formed by teams under the Premier League of Eswatini and First Division, is aimed at uniting the players and the administration of the teams. They are complaining about the operations of the clubs that are owned by forces, stating that they dominate because they are being able to be subvented by government, monetary, and taking advantage of the teams that are run by civilians and buy their players willy-nilly, stating that it kills the teams as they solely depend on the players, as they cannot be able to negotiate the fees that they come and promise the players. They hoped for an intervention of government and also take this matter forward so that they can have solutions to this issue.
We'll prevent the message to our supporters, because when we check them, they come with 20 supporters. We bring the millions of supporters, and they are sharing a gate taking with us, and we keep quiet, we don't say anything. And they have advantage of using government resources. We don't use anything, we don't have anything. We have to pop out the money from our coffers. And now that thing that came to us and we finalized by saying enough is enough, is when we see them now going to Highlanders taking the player. Okay, we keep quiet. They go to Swallows, they take the player, we keep quiet. They go to Wanderers, they take the player, we keep quiet. They go to Moneni, they take the player, we keep quiet. We don't know about other small teams, because if you see other teams are relegated because they don't have funds, they can't compete with them. They just go there to the parents of any person because they are taking advantage and knocking from the door and say your boy must come and join the police forces. So we don't know that other people who are staying in the country, they don't deserve to be a police if they are not soccer players.
To destroy civilian teams. And these civilian teams are the people who are paying taxes in this country. So we would prefer a situation whereby the security forces teams, they stop these unfair advantages, as we've already been reading about it. That as we speak today, Manzini Wanderers, Mbabane Highlanders, Moneni Pirates, Mbabane Swallows, and the other clubs, they are losing players unfairly to the security forces teams. So, as a temporary measure, we are going to present to football authorities that number one, we want to increase the number of foreign players registered from 5 to 9. To nine foreign players, so that at least we can immediately cushion the loss of players, because any reasonable player in Swaziland can easily be taken away by the security forces as we are about to start with the official season.
Linda Shong for Channel Yemaswati News with Kimberly Mavuso, Ezulwini.
Before we come to the end of our news bulletin for tonight, let us look at our top stories making headlines. REP's Women National Training Conference has been officially launched. 3 suspects accused of bombing an ATM at the Mbabane industrial site appeared before Mbabane magistrate. Residents of Mbaga were stopped from praying at the scene where 2 people were shot dead on Sunday morning. We have come to the end of our news. Till next time, good night.